Okay, that'll stop the chatter. Welcome, I'm Kip Condren. I'm chair of the board at the University of Scranton, and I also have been chairing the search committee for the next president. And at this time, I'd really like to thank all the people who have been involved in this search, people on the faculty, students, people from the administration, from the staff, and particularly members of the board who are on the search committee. But our work is done. I'm pleased to announce that the Board of Trustees, University of Scranton, this morning elected Father Kevin Quinn as the 25th president of the University of Scranton. You'll hear more about Father Quinn from me in a few minutes, but before we do that, I'd like to introduce the 24th president of the University of Scranton, who has known Father Quinn for a long time. Father Plars.
Thank you. I am thrilled for the University of Scranton today. I've known Kevin Quinn for a long while. I've had the privilege of twice living in the same Jesuit community. Once in New York City when Kevin was clerking for a federal circuit judge, and we were colleagues on the faculty together at Georgetown. I can assure you that you have in your 25th president an accomplished scholar, a dedicated teacher, an able administrator, and a man who is passionate about Catholic and Jesuit higher education. We could not have done better. I also want to welcome the Quinn family here today. It's great to have you part of this celebration and welcome you into the Scranton family, which you'll be a part of for the rest of your lives. So we're very, very happy to have you with us. As you know, I've said on many occasions that serving as president of the University of Scranton is the great privilege of my Jesuit life. And I'm happy to hand that privilege over to my good friend Kevin. Congratulations.
Thank you, Father. Let me tell you a little bit about our next president. And he has a pretty distinguished background, as you'll hear. He's a J.D., he's a lawyer, he's also a Ph.D. And the Board of Trustees really did their diligence this time, and I think you'll be as proud as we are of the results. Father Quinn graduated summa cum laude from Fordham University. He then earned a doctorate in philosophy and jurisprudence and social policy and a Juris Doctorate from the University of California at Berkeley. He earned a Master's of Divinity from the Jesuit School of Theology at Berkeley, and his scholarship is primarily in healthcare ethics. And he's written both book chapters and papers on the subjects of the end of life decision-making, stem cell research, and justice in healthcare. He's a distinguished teacher. For 10 years, he taught at the law school at Georgetown and has followed that by teaching at Santa Clara, where he currently resides. At Georgetown, he also served as a senior research fellow, a faculty affiliate of the Kennedy Institute for Ethics, and as chaplain in residence in the Office of Campus Ministry, among other duties. He's an experienced administrator. Since 2006, Father Quinn has served as the executive director of the Ignatian Center for Jesuit Education at Santa Clara University, a position that reports directly to the president. He's also a champion for Jesuit and Catholic education, as Father Pilar said. As the executive director of the Ignatian Center for Education at Santa Clara, Father Quinn develops programs and educational initiatives, retreats, and he encourages lay collaboration, scholarship, and curriculum development for both faculty and staff in support of the mission. Each year, this is pretty interesting stuff, each year the center connects 1,200 students enrolled in 83 different courses with more than 50 community-based learning partners and coordinates immersion programs for more than 300 students in regional, national, and international programs. So, combined, we have a respected scholar, a distinguished professor, an experienced administrator, and a staunch advocate for Catholic and Jesuit education. Father Quinn will clearly be a great leader of this university. So it's my pleasure to introduce to you Father Kevin Quinn.
Thank you very much. I first want to say, wow, what a day. Thank you all for coming. Chairman Condren, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, students, and members of the Scranton community, thank you for the confidence and trust you place in me. It is my great honor to accept the invitation to become the University of Scranton's 25th president. I am extremely energized and excited about joining the Scranton community and helping it continue to fulfill its important mission as, quote, a Catholic and Jesuit university animated by the spiritual vision and tradition of excellence characteristic of the Society of Jesus and those who share its way of proceeding. The University of Scranton is an outstanding institution, and I look forward to working with the board, faculty, staff, students, alumni, and friends as we move Scranton to the front ranks of the nation's leading master's level universities. People make a university great, and what has impressed me most about Scranton is the people. Folks here on campus unabashedly celebrate community and foster a spirit of caring. To facilitate personal growth and transformation of all members of the university community is central to Scranton's mission. Paired with its singular commitment to academic excellence, this characteristic, above all else, is what drew me to this place at this time. I'm so thrilled to have the opportunity to work with the entire Scranton community to advance the university in the framework of its enduring values and to enhance the partnerships that enable the university to contribute in important ways to communities in which we live. My appointment here follows that of a long line of distinguished presidents, each of whom has made his mark on Scranton. I will follow my good friend, President Scott Pillar's, who has impacted every corner of this campus. In partnership with board members and campus citizens, Father Pillar's is successfully completing the Pride, Passion, and Promise campaign, raising $125 million to transform the campus physically and secure its future with scholarship and academic endowment. Also in place is an ambitious 5-year strategic plan that focuses on student formation, academic excellence, and responsible financial planning and management practices. It is now time to pull out the pencils, or I should say, pull out the laptops, and develop tactical plans to implement this transformational strategy. But more importantly, at this time, many thanks, Scott, for getting these jobs done before I arrive. Thank you very much. Allow me a moment to recognize my family who has traveled here from Long Island to share this moment with me. Present are my mom, Pat, who is thrilled that I'm returning to the East Coast and insists only as a mother could that my new job requires a new black suit. Also here are my brother Dennis, his wife Pat, my sisters Peggy and Kathleen, and my nephew Tim, who has just finished his first quarter with his favorite uncle at Santa Clara University. Also present is my sister-in-law's mother, Helen O'Grady. Thanks for being with us. Absent in body, though present in spirit, is my dad, also Pat, many Pats in the Quinn family, who died 2 years ago. I'm sure that he's celebrating in paradise with his brothers John and Tom, as proud Irishmen would. But for my two nephews, one at work, the other at school, the entire Quinn clan is here at Scranton today. Need I say more? Also, permit me a shout out to my Jesuit brothers, or as St. Ignatius of Loyola, the founder of the Society of Jesus, preferred to call his original companions friends in the Lord. With my family and my friends in the Lord, loving and supporting me, no job can be too tough, or at least that's my prayer. So let us go forth from this place as the university's strategic plan demands to set the world on fire. God bless you and the University of Scranton. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Father. To whom much is given, much is expected. And I think that's probably a very good way for us to end this meeting. I would just say thank you for your support. This university has a brilliant future with Father Quinn. Thank you very, very much.